Howdy folks, we're on the other bank. We had a pretty good bite on the other side, but it was kind of slow, to be honest with you. Now this side, it still looks clean, but the other side looked clean also. I see plenty of people fishing on the bank with the bucket. This is the bucket brigade. The bucket brigade is here, folks. Now one thing I'm seeing different here, the water is much dirtier. I don't know what's going on, but on the other side we had clear water. And here the water is dirty, folks. So I have a bad feeling. Do white bass like dirty water? I don't see nothing here. Haven't seen these gentlemen really pull something out either. Wow, folks, the jig stopped in the middle and doesn't even want to sink anymore. It's taking forever. Let's see. I saw it. Let's see if this is white bass. I gotta switch to the drop shot. White bass or bluegill? Tap. Maybe it's white bass. Let's see how big they are. Let's spot lock. It feels small, folks. These are not the slabs on the other side. Maybe, let's see. Roo Roo. You go, Roo Roo. What is this, a bluegill? Oh man. These are babies, folks. These are babies. That's what the bucket brigade over there is chasing. No, I never caught a fish like this on the other side. No, screw this. Let me show you how it's done. I don't have time for this. Oh, this is all gone, folks. The scent is gone. We gotta put new scent, but later. Let me show you how it's done. No scent, no nothing. This is my new drop shot rig. I'm gonna make a video about this, but this is a brilliant idea. I fished the Innovator. Brilliant idea. Where did the fish go? Let's catch a few of them just to confirm. Man, they're baby dots. They're baby dots. But at least with the drop shot, I'm using 5 gram. What is it? 3/16? It's more than 1/8. I'm using 5 gram tungsten. The cylinder. I told you if I fish over 20 feet, I like cylinder. Under 20 feet, it's kind of a gray zone. From 15 to 20 you can fish either one. But if you fish very shallow, like 10 to maybe 15, 18 feet, I prefer the other teardrop for ultralight, for panfish drop shot. The teardrop makes better contact. With the bottom. When I hop it, I can feel better with the teardrop. I can feel the bottom better. The cylinder is getting up and down, doesn't make a very good contact with the bottom. The cylinder is not for contact, it's for sinking faster and not wasting time. Yeah, folks, I don't know if we're gonna make a video here. These are babies. These are babies. Stop it, stop. I don't know if drop shot would be effective fishing from the bank, because the lure is not gonna be horizontal but kind of walking vertical, but I don't know if that's necessarily a bad thing. Why does the fish have to be horizontal? Yeah, we're gonna give this bank another 30 minutes of fishing. We're gonna hit a couple more schools here. We'll see what they are. Yeah, there is fish here. Let me spot lock. Man, Yamaga blanks. Yamaga blanks. That's the brand that should be evergreen. I feel the Yamaga blanks is an evergreen rod. Now this is a better white bass, but it's still probably 11 inches. Still smaller than anything I caught on the other side. I shouldn't be lifting this fish though. That's one of the bigger ones. And he's still small. It's funny how here we have a lot of schools, but they're small fish. This one might be pushing 12. I don't know if he's 12. I wouldn't put much money on that. Let's go fish from the back of the boat. Use the windshield as a wind screen. As a windshield. There is one. No need for live scope. Man, it feels good. Yamaga blanks is more bendy, folks. It's just more bendy. I don't know, it feels more bendy when you connect with the fish. I feel the whole blank is kind of moving and more wiggly, wobbly in my hand. It's not as sharp, but if fighting the fish is more important, it's more, yeah. This is kind of okay bass. It's kind of okay, but really it's not like the slabs on the other side. There you go. 11 and a halfer, I think. Oh, okay, there's another one. I just read my text message, but it was spam. You know, Vladimir Putin from Russia passed a new law in Russia banning the use of internet for making phone calls and sending text messages, because that makes them not traceable, and there is some crazy amount of fraud. They're calling the relatives and they say this and that, and they get money out of these people. So Putin, and they cannot trace nothing because the call was made from the internet and not traceable. I am getting, whoa, walleye, no, sogai, I don't know, something. I am getting just buried by spam text messages and spam phone calls, folks. I am getting buried. Man, this fish might be a keeper. What is the keeper size for sogai? This fish is not small, folks. Hold on, buddy. Wow, he spit out something gross. He spit out a piece of fish, folks. A big piece of fish. Let's put this thing on the... This is like 17 inches. I will let him get tired until I Google what is the keeper size for sogai. Yeah, here's the text message. And all of them I delete. And I report junk, but nobody goes after them. Minimum 15 inches, folks. This fish is way over 15 inches. I promise you that. Oh yeah, this fish is 17 inches, folks. 17-inch sogai. Wow. Who knew? Now we have two fat white bass and a sogai. Okay. All right. This time we're actually taking some meat home. Good. Dang. Who knew? This is where the sun is, folks. We still have about, I don't know if we have a whole hour of fishing, but we have at least 30-45 minutes. I think I cannot get a good bite here, folks. I chase these schools, I catch one fish per school, the fish are small, it's absolutely not worth it. If I didn't catch this sogai, probably wouldn't even make a video out of this. I'm gonna throw one more Hail Mary here. I'm gonna run inside the lock and just toss the big Roo Roo with the super ultralight. Try to find some small white bass there, even though in the morning I didn't find. But I cannot get this bank to work, and I don't want to make another video on the other bank because I made like 10 videos from that bank already. Wow, look at all the boats. I've never seen that many boats here, and I didn't see any good fishing here this morning. I'm curious now, is there some small crappie there or some small white bass? I don't believe there is anything good, but they're sitting, maybe there is. Oh, there is our first customer. And like I said, they're catching babies. They're catching babies. But we're kind of out of the way of the wind. Yeah. Babies, listen. If you're gonna be catching babies, the Beleza UX is a great way to catch babies. That fish felt great. 1.5 number 8. I mean, just looks beautiful. It has no scent, but I'm not dealing with the scent again. We're about to go home. We don't need no scent. So the scent kind of stays long enough if you don't catch a fish, but if you catch a fish, I think from the fighting, it kind of falls off during the fight, not as much from fishing with it. Yep, chap. Yeah, it feels better with this rod. This is the rod if you're gonna catch 8-inch white bass. How does it sound, by the way? It sounds great to me, and I'm picky. But they didn't change anything in the clicking mechanism, but they tuned it perfectly. And by the way, this is not something specific to the new Luvias. Even the new Legalis has a perfectly tuned drag and sounds perfect to me. So Daiwa just fixed it on all of their reels. It used to suck on all of their reels. Even all the exist used to suck in terms of clicking sound. It was horrible. But now Daiwa just tuned all of their reels, and now they all sound good. Don't worry about the clicker. You don't need to mess with the clicker anymore. I don't think I will open the clicker on this reel. It's loud enough for me. They did it. They did a good job. It's kind of vibrant too. I'll just put a bearing under the spool and leave it alone. Not gonna touch the spring at all. Oh, right here. And I've started reeling, folks. Sometimes you can't reel fast enough for these white bass. The faster you reel, the more you trigger them. As soon as I say something, nature proves me wrong. This one ate the Roo Roo pretty deep. And one of the previous ones ate it pretty deep also. So I don't know. There is more dots here, but these are baby fish. I didn't miss nothing. The only reason I'm here now is because the wind is too much if you're in the open water, folks. Yeah, same thing. I start just reeling. Twitching is not as good as reeling fast for these white bass. Yeah, it sounds good. It sounds good, folks. It sounds good, and I know with the tractor grease it will stay smooth for a long time. So I don't know, maybe this reel is not so bad after all. I was kind of disappointed. Out of the box it was pretty stiff to turn, but I'm fishing in cold weather now. Now I'm sure if the Vanquish is here and I'm switching between the Vanquish and this one, I'll notice the difference and it will bother me. But as long as you're not switching, you just fish this reel, you get used to it and it doesn't bother you. It's not a big deal. Good cast, man. The Roo Roo is made of some very dense plastic. It casts very nice. I'm telling you, it's not a little difference. Cast the Zeman trout worm and put on the same jig head the Roo Roo and tell me there is no difference in the casting distance. Chaparoo in the slack. I said I missed it. There was another tap on the next slack. The bite is good here. Maybe catch one or two more. The thing is, all of these boats here will want to leave the same time, and the ramp here is kind of sucky and slow. Yeah, feels good. Super ultra wide with this. Even with this fish, it's a good bite and a good fight, especially the tap. The tap is very nice. Let go, Roo Roo. Yeah, we don't have no scent, but I definitely don't believe you need the scent when you're fishing with a moving lure. Battery died again, but it's time to go, folks. There is only so much fun you can have with 8-inch bass. But these things, let me show you just one cast. I'm gonna cast this one. This is a twitch bait, no tail, no kick, no nothing. I'm gonna cast it. I'm gonna wait for it to sink at least 15 feet. And then I'm just gonna reel it up without any kind of twitching at all. Just smooth retrieve. Just to show you, you don't even have to twitch when you have that many fish. Let's wait for it to sink a little bit, because when I start reeling it's gonna start coming up. Watch the rotor of the reel, watch the tip. I'm reeling pretty fast. Oh man, I caught so many. I see that it hit, but it hit again. Did you see? No twitching, no nothing, just a reeling a stick. This lure has no action, no nothing. You're gonna tell me it has scent? No, it doesn't even have scent anymore. We didn't. What did I do? I don't want to snap the tip of my beleza. Don't even have scent no more. Yeah, there is definitely no scent. One last one. Okay, no twitch, just reel it up. Watch this. Casting, just give me 10 seconds because it sinks very slow. And once I start reeling so fast, it's gonna go like on a 45-degree angle up. Okay, is this enough? And I'm not even reeling slow, I'm reeling pretty fast. Actually, if you reel slow, probably it's not gonna work. Okay, watch the tip now if you can. I know it's kind of dark. Okay, I'm reeling pretty fast. Tap, tap, tap. Tap, I'm feeling the taps. Tap, you can see tap, tap. Man, 3-4 taps, 5 taps. Not one of them connected. 6 taps. On the 6th tap we connected. But they tapping all the time. Yeah. That's as close as it gets to shooting fish in a barrel. Shooting 8-inch white bass in a barrel. It still feels good, folks. It still feels good. I'm pleasantly surprised by the Daiwa Luvias. I might have been a little bit too harsh in my initial impressions, but the initial impressions are initial impressions. That's how it felt to me out of the box. Now, that still would not be my Twitch reel, but for swim baits, what the hell is going on there? For swim baits, I don't think it will bother me, and if you fish big chunks like this on ultralight, I don't think it will bother you either. But yeah, this is the end of this video. Let's take a nicer looking thumbnail, maybe against this wall. I think it looks pretty nice. What do you guys think? Anyway, thank you for watching another one of mine. See you soon. Bye bye.